Hey everyone, I'm Lauren Stone with Toy Wizard, that's toy-wizards.com, and I'm back for another spontaneous toy review. And today's item was brought to us by Hasbro, so big thank you to Hasbro for supplying us with something amazing and beautiful and super special to review. It is also something extremely exclusive because this toy is a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. So without further ado, what are we looking at today? The brand new Dungeons & Dragons Forgotten Realm Drittz and Guenhwyvar 2-pack. Guenhwyvar. I know what a wyver is. A wyver. It's the animal companion in fantasy novels. I will be really direct with my Dungeons & Dragons history. I have almost none. When I was younger, I didn't know anybody who played. And then once I met people who played, which is when I was in my late teens to early 20s, I just wasn't interested in joining. I had a bunch of friends / roommates who had played Dungeons & Dragons and Vampire the Masquerade. So that's my history with Dungeons & Dragons. But I will say this, I have sure as hell read way more fantasy novels. So this guy, this gentleman, Drittz, from the Dungeons & Dragons Forgotten Realm, specifically from the video game, it says in the toy description, this is a character I'm super familiar with. I just finished reading Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik, and that was the second main character, like this guy right here. So when I saw this toy, like when this action figure set came to me, I was just like, oh my god, like I know this. I know this. I'm familiar with this guy in whatever incarnation you want to assign him to, has been in many of the books that I read. Dungeons & Dragons fans will recognize him from the Forgotten Realms campaign. Video games, graphic novels, comic books, this guy is everywhere. And so I love the fact that he came with his wyvern, his animal companion. And so I'm super excited to open this up and look at it with you guys. So this is so cool. This is coming out now, and I'm so grateful that Hasbro gave us the opportunity to check it out together. So this runs for $39.99, and we'll see if there are any pre-orders available. If there's any left, I will make sure to link it in the description below. So let's just discuss quickly the packaging. I think this is gorgeous, so tasteful. We have black packaging with all the silver lining because, you know, Night Elf King, Night Elf Soldier Boy, and so everything is dark and quiet and snow and light pinks from the sunrise, just all the artwork. Dungeons & Dragons, even if you're not a Dungeons & Dragons fan, guarantee you, between this and Magic the Gathering, you've seen plenty of the artwork. One thing I'll say about this box, and I'm pretty sure this slips out, there's a lot of what just kind of looks like amateur taping. And I don't mean disrespect by saying that, but it is. The logo's so 80s, I love it. It swells outward. So it looks at first glance like it's kind of bloated. And it looks like the tape is actually holding the packaging together. What's your relationship with Dungeons & Dragons? Can you sit still long enough? How long does it take? There's so many mysteries. For all of Dungeons & Dragons' current mainstreamness, I feel like there's so many elements to it that people just don't understand. And I'm one of them. And is it true that people started playing more after Stranger Things? Is that really a thing? What was the game in Stranger Things that the red-haired girl was playing? Was it Dig Dug? Did more people get into Dig Dug? Is that all it takes? Like when you're into nerd niche stuff, like this is just stuff it's just been in your part of your life forever, and you forget that like aren't acquainted. It's funny. But here we go. So what is in this box? We have a card written in our elfin language, our fantasy language. Some paper collectible cards. Character art with etchings on the back. I say etchings, I'm sure it's the language, the Nordic inspired language of the characters in D&D. I love fantasy tropes. I read Piers Anthony when I was young. I read Sarah J. Maas. I read Bridget Kemmerer. I read Naomi Novik. I read the first, I had a stack of Ursula Le Guin, but my God, iconic, and it's got glitter in it. All right, Guenhwyvar, you wyvern animal companion bud, you unflocked, unpainted panther, you. Ooh, moves in the middle. Pause, grr, he can rip your face off. Ooh, and his mouth opens. Yep, that's how I'm gonna have him displayed. Little cat. Wow. Nordic elf of warrior delight. Look at that beautiful green cape. Oh my gosh. How spectacular. You know, I don't mean to sound dismissive. It's a Hasbro body. To be honest, this feels a lot like my G.I. Joe, the Cobra Commander. This feels a lot like Cobra Commander's body. And I don't know if it's because of like the knee shields or any of the straps happening here or any just kind of the accessories, but just feeling this toy, it reminds me a lot of my Cobra Commander. So that's actually interesting. Like if I close my eyes, like, oh, Cobra Commander, but it's not. I mean, obviously, but I'm just saying like, it's something that sort of mirrors what I'm always saying. This isn't a bad thing, but Hasbro builds their toys on, again, what I call the Hasbro engine. Marvel Legends and G.I. Joe Classified and Power Rangers Lightning, Star Wars The Black Series, and the Ghostbusters Plasma series, if you collected those unfortunate peg warmers. I loved my Egon, but you know, I had no desire to collect the whole series. They're all built on a similar engine, a good engine. This is a good body. It has great articulation everywhere, in the waist, in the legs, in the feet joint, in the elbows. The hands are replaceable. There's a second pair of hands here, and I'll finish showing you guys his accessories. And he has his, ooh, we have a sheath. Does our sword fit in said sheath? Come on. Ah. A little bit tight, but it slipped right in. Fits! I'm never taking it out. If I have, look at this. Oh, he has two sheaths. Two sheaths, two swords. There we go. Nice. I wonder if they both fit in the same way. I put the one with the brown handle in the brown sheath and the one with the blue handle in the black sheath. I don't know the character well enough to know if there's rules there. Doesn't look like it. No, I think I did it right. In this art, he's holding the sword with the brown handle with his right hand, and that's the one I put on the right side. He comes with a secondary head, so we have attack head with the teeth, grr. And then we have solemn head. Is that a smirk? Yeah, with a smirk. Oh, he has an idea. He's up to something. I love that hand shape. That elongated, elegant fingers. We have a necklace. And then take off the head, put the necklace on. Head comes off easily. Oh, that reminds me of who here's seen Return to Oz? Who here's traumatized from Return to Oz, where the headless Mumby chases Dorothy, groaning, "Dorothy, Gale." So yeah, just chasing after you. Scary. All right, so we have our necklace on. Put our, and let's do the other head. We'll put our cloak back on. The only other Hasbro toy I have with multiple heads is my Anakin Skywalker Black Series Archive Episode 3. And I don't think I ever changed the head out. I have it, of course, but I thought they looked too similar to bother switching the heads out. It was like Broody or Broodier, you take your pick. All right, here we go. So now he has his other head on, and he has his necklace on underneath the cloak. Too much Sephiroth. I'm like one-winged angel. And it fits in his other hand. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. Here's the ice effect. I switched the hands to the elegant, sexy hand, and he's holding it all right. He's holding it all right. I'm not exactly sure if that's the way it's supposed to go. I would do the swords first. I was gonna say, I feel like there's this trend of like toys can't hold their stuff, but I just had to open it up a little bit. So we have a sword. That is righteous. Last but not least, I don't even know if he's supposed to do this, so if this is not canon, again, I'm just looking at the toy. If I were a kid playing with this, I would, without a doubt, have him riding his panther, because that looks rad as hell. So that's all I got for you guys today. I'm Lauren Stone with Toy Wizards. That's toy-wizards.com. Check our site daily for toy news, reviews, articles, listicles, snarticles, editorials, opinion pieces, and everything you want from toy collecting and the toy industry. Be good, be safe, have fun, collect, and I will catch you soon. Bye.